Hey guys, welcome back to L.J.W. My name is Victoria, and if you're new here, then welcome to the channel. Don't be a stranger. I film reaction videos here on YouTube, and on today's video I'm going to be reacting to Burr, who is one of my favourite comedians. I've said this like so many times. But yeah, he really is, and on today's video, as you can probably see by the title, I'm going to be reacting to another video of his. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it.
See that? Only half of you laughed. That should have been everybody. Yeah, but a lot of you were sitting there like, well, what about lotion? What is this lotion you speak of, and what is the magic therein? Just to put it out there, you can use lotion on other parts of your body besides your dick.
Oh.
Yeah. If you ever wondered why your dick still looks brand new, but the rest of you is starting to look like an Asian pirate, because you need to increase the circumference of the lotion distribution.
Okay, I really didn't know that, guys. I think the first time I kind of, and even then I still didn't get the lotion thing. Like, you know, in a movie, you watch a movie and then you see lotion, I think tissue, and everyone just puts two and two together. I think the first time it probably clicked was when I watched American Pie, a good like couple of years ago, and I think prior to that it just never clicked in my head. But yeah, going back to lotion, growing up I used to think everyone lotioned. I literally thought everyone did it. But then one time I think I was having a conversation with friends from school about getting ready and how long it is and all this, and I think I was moaning about something, and they're like, what's that, what do you mean you cream? I'm like, you know, you put body lotion. They're like, I was like, don't you do it? They're like, no, I just shower, get out. And this was like in winter time, and I was just thinking, imagine me getting out the shower but not putting lotion. I would come out looking just grey. But yeah, growing up I really didn't know that most people didn't lotion. And even now, I think it's only been popularized now because of the whole skincare trend and everything, but like, I've been doing this years ago. Just you lotion every time you have a wash. I didn't know people don't do that. So let me know, do you guys lotion now? Do you not lotion? Yeah, it's interesting.
Alright, you got skin everywhere. Go, check yourself out. The bottom of your feet look like a prehistoric riverbed. That's not part of the natural aging process. You dried out.
You dried out like a raisin.
I'm not judging you. Not judging anybody. I didn't know anything about lotion. Never used it the first 33 years of my life.
What?
Never used it. Till one night I was going out with this black girl, right?
33 years? Wow. Okay, when's the first time you guys lotioned? Like, that is crazy. 33 years. Apparently some people don't even lotion babies. I remember having a conversation with someone, just don't put cream on the baby. What do you mean? Like, doesn't their skin dry out? I can't imagine life without lotion. It's basically like water at this point. And I'm not even over exaggerating. Like, it's just, yeah, it's basically water.
She was getting ready and she was just putting that shit on everywhere. Just slathering it on. I thought she had like a rash or something. What are they, like poison ivy? What's going on with you? She goes, no, I'm just making sure I'm not ashy. I said, ashy? She goes, dry skin. I went, wow. I guess I freaked her out a little bit because I was like, wow. She was like, well, white people get ashy too. I was like, yeah, you know, I don't think we do. Yeah, I've been alive for 33 years. No one has ever said, hey, Bill, you look a little ashy. I never even heard that word until you said it. She's like, you're an idiot. Stick out your arm. So I stick out my arm, and ever so gently, she just drags her nails down. This smoke starts coming up.
Oh,
it's like
dead
pastry
skin.
flakes flying off, track marks. She's signing her name. She's like, you see that? She goes, that's ashy. You're ashy. Freak me out. I'm like, holy shit, I'm ashy. I didn't know anything about it. All I knew was that I always got itchy in the winter.
Yeah.
Couldn't figure it.
That is so true. That's how you know you're dry. Like, I think for me, if I don't cream after a while, and it doesn't even have to be winter, my skin just feels really tight and it starts to itch. Like, really, really badly. It's like when I was younger and I would use fairy liquid. It's like a washing up liquid in the UK. I don't know if you have it there in the US, but yeah, just dishwashing liquid. It would dry out my arms so much to the point where my skin would just crack, and like it would kind of start to, it was just really bad, just crack, and my skin would start to flake. If you've ever put glue on your hands and just let it dry and then you peel off, that's what the hands on my skin used to look like. Sorry, the hands on my skin? No, that's what the skin on my hands used to look like. And yeah, it would just be a tight feeling and it would start to get itchy. And yeah, I mean, now it's a lot better, but I obviously wash dishes with gloves. But yeah, it's just that tightness you feel or may feel in winter, as he said, is probably a sign that you're dry and you should probably get some sort of moisturizing lotion.
Now, always got itchy in the winter. What the fuck do I get itchy? I thought it meant the bath towel was dirty. That's what I thought. And I would change it out and put a fresh one. Now I'm gonna be okay. Take a shower, dry off, fucking itching again. God damn it, I hate the winter. See that? That's why you gotta hang out with everyone. Yeah. There's too much information in the world, and every group of people misses a little bit. White people totally missed the Lotion seminar at some point in history. I don't know if it's because we can't see it. You know? Black people get ashy, it looks like they like leaned up against a chalkboard or something.
Literally.
You know? They can see it.
Yeah.
They miss it, their friends help them out. Like, look at your ashy motherfucking elbow. What is wrong with you? Right? We miss that shit the way black people miss the whole register your weapons summit. Right? We just never got the information. The amount of rappers who've been busted for the unregistered Glock in the car just blows my mind.
I didn't understand.
Like, why would you do that to yourself? Do you just want to make an album over the phone?
How do you, first of all, okay, this is going to sound like such an ignorant question, but yeah, okay, going back to what he said regarding the Lotion thing, I think, yeah, he kind of made a point that was kind of cut short by the edit. That's why it's so important to kind of just have a diverse circle of people around you. You don't have to, but it's always good to. Because then you get to know things that you probably would have never come across if the circle of people you have around you are just like you, and they're just not aware of certain things. Now, obviously, lotion is one of those things. You may not need it. You may have such supple skin that you don't need lotion. But how do Americans, first of all, how do you purchase, a firearm without, like, what is the process of getting something like that registered? Do you buy it and then you have to go to a particular office to have it registered in your name? And is it a simple process? Is it a longed out process? Like, what is that like? And yeah, why is it that so many people, like Bill just said, don't have that stuff registered? Is it one of these admin tasks that no one ever wants to do? Like, someone explain the process to me, please.
Is that what it is? Is that like the new auto-tune or some shit? I don't know. No, it breaks my heart every time I see it. I just think, God, if he just had one white friend. He just had one white friend in his entourage. The dude would have been sitting there going like, is that thing registered? You out of your mind? Get it out of there. Get it out of there. Yeah, it's illegal. That's like fucking 3 to 5 mandatory. How do you not know that? That's the question. How do you not fucking know that? This guy's got an unregistered weapon in the car and we're just gonna go driving around with this. It's ridiculous. See, there you go, all right? You don't need a facelift, okay? Lay off the booze, do some cardio, moisturize, you're gonna be fine. Okay, don't believe in these myths. Black don't crack, it's bullshit. We all put lotion on like every 20 minutes during the day, it's ridiculous. They all got a giant oil drum of this shit at home. Every morning they wake up, they dump themselves in it, shake themselves off, and walk out the door absolutely glistening. Glistening!
Like, you could not leave the house. My mom was one of those mums that would basically inspect all of us before we left the house. So check that our mouths were brushed. Sorry, our teeth were brushed. And like, she would make us brush our mouth before breakfast and then brush our mouth again after breakfast. And she'd make sure that our face wasn't dry or we weren't ashy, like he says. So yeah, it's just, he's right. Just apparently it helps with anti-aging. Although I think that, that is partly down to genetics. But yeah, I think just look after yourself, moisturize, and you should, in theory, be fine. Live a good lifestyle.
White guys like me are walking around no hat on. Hey, let's go sailing! Passing out face down in the sand. Speaking of...
Yeah, I think that's essentially it. Yeah, I think that's essentially it. So let me know your thoughts. But I honestly, like I said, until like about a decade ago, I truly thought everyone moisturized, but apparently not. Apparently not. And I even have friends who don't till this day moisturize because they don't like the feeling on their skin, which I can kind of understand. But the key with moisturizing is that you have to like lather it on, rub it into your skin so your skin absorbs it, and then you put on bleach. You don't just slap it on and it's still white on your skin and then you put things on. No, then it will feel just not nice. You really need to get a good moisturizer. Just really take your time and just massage it into the skin. And yeah, I hope you guys, enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts. And as I said, if you ever wanted to support our channel more than just liking, subscribing, you feel free to donate to our PayPal. And yeah, I will see you on the next video. Bye.